taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes sunshine red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, who is that? EQ, switch.
They start to drive with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Hall. Still finding room past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here we go. 319.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here we go. 19 strikes.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Cleveland.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie, he's putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gibson now to return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Go.
On the counter, Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you've got to be an artist. You've got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10 from the 41.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19, just what? 11. Right.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Big strike downfield to Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Blue 58, blue 58, right? Go.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 21-zip already.
Jets nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Gibson now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fields gets it out right quick. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw right side. Dell has it. Takes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. Has room into the secondary. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Gibson now to return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 319, good. Hey,
Now it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That's good for a Jets.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 319, good after that. Test, much right. Tonight.
On first down, here comes Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
3-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 43. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner.
Pressure up the middle, and it's blocked. And he goes down, but somehow, even with the block, they get a first down.
There was some vulnerability right up the middle, a punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attacked. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, shots, go.
First down, here's Simpson. And it looks like they're giving him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go now.
2nd and 8. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Hey,
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Hey, 331, 331.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hall. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not damage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
319, just attack.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. The defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for them from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Nevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throwing again here, Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8, go.
Third and short here. Sanders. Into the hands of Dell. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that trade because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. He's second and it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, Blue 58, start up!
They start the half with a gift of all. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Fields looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He'll start from the 39. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Hand off to Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. A handoff here to Sampson. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. Steady.
On the carry, it's Sampson. A lot of grass ahead. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle... It prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Okay,
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive into the ground with all you've got.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Here's Sampson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a 2nd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. It's Sampson on the carry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that 2nd touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Caught. That's Arian Smith. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And they are all the way to that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
331, 330. Hey, can. Chip's left.
First down from the red zone. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying again following the sack. And oh, he got it. Interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Here we go.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get you a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. And they're going to drag him down. After a decent gain, he gets up to the 36. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down, run from Jenkins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bajorquez, to handle it. Broke through the tackle.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, Smart. Green 19.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And this one doesn't go far. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got Smith again. Touchdown, New York! The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.
watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a
I tell Shawty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I